Hey, I want to give you a little rundown of all the gear I'm using on this tour, and how I'm using it and what pieces of gear are on what things. Obviously, starting at the heart of it all, I've got the SSL L650 console, and this is really the workhorse of the whole system. I really love mixing on it. I love the ergonomics. I love the way the faders are laid out, and I've really grown to love navigating it, just from an operational standpoint and obviously from a sonic standpoint. To my right, I have a smart screen. I use this a lot, and I'm on our SPL, and I just use this as a tool in my system. Up here on top, I have a Waves rig, which I'm using for vocal processing. Just with the number of vocals that I use, this was just the easiest way to accomplish that. And then I'm also using the Fourier for reverbs and some effects and things like that. And the Waves rig is running MADI into the desk, and the Fourier is running Dante into the direct out Andiamo, which is doing all of our analog processing for the outboard gear. Up here on the left, I have the API 2500, the Creamliner, and the Master Bus Converter. This is my master chain. This is the final stage before the mix hits the PA, so this converts it to AES, and then it stays digital until it gets through. The speakers, I have the Bus Plus, which is on my band bus. I have the Oversteer SFE, which is my drum crush, and I'm actually using it mixed in instead of as two separate groups. So it's mixed in 50%. And then I also have the Oversteer MAS, which is doing kick and snare saturation. So kick is fully mixed in, and then snare is just mixed in about 30%. Below that is a distressor, which is on my bass group. A SansAmp, which is a parallel of the bass DI line. I just have always really loved the way SansAmps sound on bass. And so that's just a second input that I have as kind of an effect. I have the Empirical Labs Fatso on the B3 group, and then the Directa Andiamo is doing all of the A to D conversion, and it's also receiving Dante from the Fourier unit.